What's up, everybody? Let's send out these links so everybody can get in and watch. If you're tuning in, man, hit that like button. Show your support, man. If you enjoy the game of Madden, that's what we want. We want some Madden players in here, and all we need is 1K. We can get 1K, we'll be looking good.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California.
All right, awesome.
Tavon Austin now from the end zone.
Hold on to the ball, baby.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
We did not play good in our starter pack league. We lost in the NFC championship game. So I think this is a cover 2, but I doubt it.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. And that is incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
I should have did a low ball right there. We're learning how to do a couple of different little things, man, in the passing game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's got it to Williams.
Too big.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all
one thing with the Fight Club League that we in right now, man, we got some studs, man, all around. But we have to be able to run the ball. Hopefully we can get Eckler X Factor. If we can get Eckler X Factor, I think we'll be cool. Watch out for that corner right there.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And room to run as he's up past the 35.
Eckler is that man.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Chargers had 8 and 5 to start play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2.
Been on a little loser streak in the Fight Club League.
Being in the right frame of mind, and the best
we gotta shake it off.
To get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
You know what we like to do. You know where the ball's going.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
Come on, Eckler, don't stop your feet.
Not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Eckler, you're supposed to keep your feet moving, but way to bounce off of that.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's got a man, complete.
Good job, fellas.
He gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They go back to the ground now.
Ooh, way to bang my guy.
Short pick up there down to about the 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the option, here's Eckler.
Good way to keep fighting, Eckler.
His way down to the 3-yard line. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And
good job.
Time he is in. Austin Eckler, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the
If we don't turn the ball over, we good.
the score 7-0.
Whenever we do turn the ball over, makes it a long, long day.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Hey, Mr. Swain.
From just inside the 20, a short
on, man.
kick.
All right. Get you up out of there. Oh shit! I shouldn't have fucked it up. We got that quarterback. I ain't worried about that.
First down, Brissett.
Oh yeah, he did not want to go up in there.
Time as that one falls to the ground. Charles already trailing.
He did not want to go inside there.
How imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Hold up.
They'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Brissett. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Sorry about that. We're a little upset that we gave up that.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
We cool.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. And the open receiver is Robert.
I'm right there. Come on, baby.
On the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
You got to get out.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. Look, now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
Good way to get the ball out.
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get down.
That's why I'll put you in the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them. All
Play smart. Let's get it.
Whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
Dang.
Will only muster a yard here to the 30.
I thought I was out of there.
After 1, 7-0. on EA Sports.
I thought I could have been out of there, man.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope
I got
to
coming
convert
off
the
the
first
edge.
down.
Shit. My fault.
Gonna throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Moore, the man in motion. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 2nd and 9 from the 44. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
What are you doing, Herbert?
Rifles one incomplete.
They certainly
You
thought he
killing
had
me,
an
man.
open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Because we won 3 safeties.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
Good job,
Great
Eckler.
effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you have
Touchdown! Mike Williams, 30
Good job, Mike.
yards. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A try here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
All right, let's try to pad our stats up too. Maybe we get Herbert a X Factor game.
For the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right.
Should have been able to get him down. Let my guy take his time, make some adjustments. I don't think we got a pick yet. Uh-oh. So let's see if we can get a INT. $50. Maybe slow.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams
James Robinson at running back.
They're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from
he's
taking
not
a
there.
runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to Robinson now on first down.
Good job, Matt.
Take this ahead for right around
Way to bail me out,
3
Matt.
yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
Good job, Cleo Mack.
For the coordinator.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Robinson will try to pick it up.
Good job.
Two, they could only get one. 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I see you, Khalil. I see you, Khalil Mack.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be
good job, fellas.
At the 25.
Good job. Let me go back to that nickel.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr.
Dang.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect.
I knew it, too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he can only
good try to punch out, Khalil.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Robinson again.
What is that, fellas?
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We just want to see what we were going to come out in.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Brissett.
Dang. Too much time. Too much time, too much time, too much time.
Before they drop it. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Defensively, he has been a
You
presence
down
in their
by 21.
backfield
You
in
go
the
for
first
it.
half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. To throw is Brissett. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
In motion right comes Allen. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
Excuse me.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here.
Very cool.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Play action now. Brissett. He's going to look deep down the field.
Thank you.
That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight,
They blitzing.
Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle.
Good way to slide away from the pressure.
They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
Oh, I try to go big body.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
All right, fellas, try to finish strong.
Line.
We still have the #1 defense. So let's try to keep that up.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play almost perfect.
Ooh! I didn't think I was going to get there.
Third time thus far. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. trying to make something
That was straight user right there.
quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18.
Come on, man. Y'all got to make him fumble that.
Good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much over.
Good job, fellas.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score.
Good job, James.
Intercepted for the fourth time today. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
Steps away to his left. Nothing
Good
open
coverage.
downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And this drive
Definitely
is
good
almost
coverage.
over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long, it's Herbert.
Ooh, look at Keenan Allen. He got banged.
Jeremy Chin puts it off.
Good job, Eckler. Did y'all see Keenan Allen get banged?
With a big third quarter lead, but that time this defense gets a measure of revenge.
One of the few positive moments they've had on either side of the football, really. Things have definitely not
We
gone
knew
their
what we
way,
wanted.
but maybe their offense can seize on this and put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson.
Good run.
And he will fight his way into the end
Good
zone.
run.
James Robinson with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
He can't make a comeback right here.
Run up and send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns
that was
this to
it.
the 22.
That was it. Damn. Go back to what we do best.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
Damn, Eckler.
Way forward to about the 32. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Keep it up.
There you go. Let's go.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
We'll take this penalty. Back up 5 yards. Punt the ball.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Good tackle, baby.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Titan football.
Good tackle.
Bring it home, boys. We got this.
Good night, team. Hey. Hey, kill.
Brissett on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they pick?
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Rondale Moore, 34 yards. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
That's a big boy.
This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now, meanwhile,
good coverage,
a
Coach.
second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Brissett on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert on first down now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need...
Come on, man. Let me jump, man.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Titans
wanted
are
to
going
jump.
to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
Two hands.
To hopefully never be in this type of situation.
Come on, man.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Brissett to throw for it on fourth. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Just slow him down. Just slow him down. Be cool with that.
Taken down right around the 41-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brissett now. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On play action, Brissett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And he's got room.
Good shit, Eckler.
Charger touchdown.
And when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent
Shouldn't have been in the 4-6 defense on that.
Some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake, Brissett.
And boy,
Everybody fighting for a pick.
Throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Brissett. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Brissett. He finds Robinson.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
This will be complete to Mechie.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Again, it's Brissett. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Joey Bosa, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Fourth down, Brissett. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Bullock good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Charger drive about to get going. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all three timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Being checked, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. It's third and long for Brissett. This ball caught by Mechie. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Repeated the last play, going to Mechie here. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice.